Hello guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Hopefully you're doing good. Today I'll be doing only one video and this is going to be a list. Today I think I haven't slept enough, so I woke up pretty early. Time now it's around 6:43. So after doing the video, I have a few things to do this morning. Gonna be a few busy days. So yeah, let's just do this video, right? So summer is up. It's getting warmer. Not really quite hot and humid just yet, but you can feel the heat already during the daytime. And during this kind of warmer weathers, of course you're gonna need so many freshies, right? I mean, so many as in like if you want a variation, but at least on most part people would love to use kind of fresh fragrances. But many fresh fragrances such as you can see in front, YSL Y line or Terre d'Hermès or Sauvage, something like Jean Paul Gaultier, these are very expensive for many people, like $100 something. So that's not really practical for many, right? So if you're looking at a budget of $50 or under, these are some good choices for me, I feel. And you can try them. Do not blind buy anything. And there are many other out there. So keep that in mind. So 10 fragrances without any honorable mentions. Let's just go one by one. And they have different price point and different performances. But for the smell, they are good for summer. First fragrance I'm going to show you is Aspen by Coty. This is a classic fragrance. It comes in 118 milliliter. I never seen that bottle size. It's a classic, you know, because of all those facts. And it also has one of the cheapest looking presentations. It's a cheap fragrance. Back in the days, you could find this for $8-10. Now, these are being sold for 20-25 bucks. See, the atomizer is not really the most premium. The cap is very flimsy. But what's so good about this fragrance is in USA, you can find these in, even I heard, if you in petrol stations, like some drug stores where they sell medication, you can find these. And then, you know, just like those, those hanging, what you call the car air freshener, it's like another, like, you know, it's you can see the leaf there. It's basically something similar to cool water, but it's a little bit more green. Okay. If you like the smell of pine, fresh pine, this is a fragrance for you. So it's also inspired by Green Irish Tweed a little bit, but for a very, very minimal cost. So it's cheaper than both those two fragrances. I would say you can give it a try for summer. It's not very long lasting. It's a cologne concentration, but I would say this is a good summer fragrance on a budget. If you just want to smell nice for everyday casual, Aspen by Coty. That's number 10. Number 9, I'm going to go with a fragrance that gets no mention. This house gets no mention, no love, and, no credit. But I actually picked up quite a few fragrances reviewed a lot from this house of Victorinox Swiss Army. Okay, so this is the sport version. The bottles are not very inspiring, I'll be honest with you. They look kind of on the budget side, like they look for their price a little bit simple, right? So this reminds me sort of, this fragrance actually is very nice still. There's a red one and this is the sport version. So I bought them both. They costed me around $35 per bottle. After the discount, usually they are $50-60, which is very steep. I don't think you should pay those prices. You can have this for 30 something, take them. Okay, you're not going to get them for 20. Okay, no longer those prices are available. So this fragrance is plenty nice for summer, I think, because it has a freshness, something creaminess, musky, and it has a little bit of a sweetness, something like Acqua sort of a DNA, very oceanic, musky, wearable, soapy, fresh, clean out of the shower, something similar to Polo Sport, I think cologne. I think that's another fragrance, cologne, or I don't know. Let me see. Something similar to this. I have that as well. Fresh, yeah. Polo Sport Fresh. These are very similar looking bottles, but this one, Victorinox, has better performance than the Sport, which also has good performance. So you can give it a try. Check out my review. I have a review on this one, Victorinox Swiss Army Sport, number 9. Number 8. I got this fragrance like long time back, and I bought multiple bottles. Recently, I got another bottle from one brother. And this is a fantastic fragrance. It's called Turati Blue by Afnan. So this house is again kind of like less mentioned than Latafa. Their fragrances are good, but a little bit more pricey. Let's say $10 more usually, like on par than other clone houses. This one clones Bulgari's Tiger, and one of the finest clones, definitely. My favorite being is a fragrance I showcased yesterday, which was, I think, Latafa was the fragrance. I forget all the stuff in the morning, even though I had coffee. Alkiam Silver. That one is the best for me. More sweet, more creamy, more body. This one is a blue Middle Eastern take on the Tiger. Definitely good budget fragrance and lasts a long time. The bottle is a bit not my favorite, but it's a good fragrance for summer. You can consider this for upcoming summer. So next one is my scent of the morning. I'm just wearing this. Just first thing I did, I sprayed twice. This is from House of Dunhill. Dunhill Desire Blue Ocean. I always forget the name because it's not mentioned anywhere in the bottle, but it's a nice little flanker. Light, aquatic, ozonic. You can say marine-like, little bit sweetness. There is something like a ambergris sort of feel in the fragrance, which gives that sea, like oceanic feel, but it's not very salty. So this is a mineral like fresh, you can say once maybe musk, once more, a little bit of a musk there in the base, but very easy to wear. Denim jeans and white t-shirt for summer, just no worries. You just go 5, 6, 10 sprays, no worries. Great fragrance. I think this one cost about $40 now. Dunhill Desire Blue Ocean. So the next one is from House of Guess. This fragrance I need to show love once again. Guess Seductive Homme Blue. Few days back you've seen me reviewing clone of La Nuit de l'Homme Blue Electric, and I did mention this alongside the Caprice and the other ones, like which are also like Fragrance World, Jack of Clubs. This is also alongside very good fragrance. $35, $40 you spend, money well spent. Really beautiful bottle. I really love this base. Beautiful, beautiful blue juice. And it's something between La Nuit de l'Homme and YSL Blue Electric La Nuit de l'Homme. So very good budget fragrance. It's wearable for summer, and you can actually afford this bottle and stuff. Let's say something like YSL Blue Electric, which goes for $150. So compared to that $35, $40, excellent price value. So top 5, I'm gonna go. Number 5 is bringing back an old fragrance of mine, which I love, Lacoste L'Homme. Okay, just simply, I think there's a Queen's note in there, a little bit of a rhubarb, perhaps. Very nice, orangey, fruity, very unique fragrance. This one deserves more love. I love the intense version also for winter. This is very bright for someone. I can see the juice color. I need to buy a backup bottle of this very beautiful fragrance. I hope they don't discontinue this. Lacoste L'Homme. This one can be worn in also fall. Beautiful perfume. Number 4 all the way to number 1 are all kind of blue fresh fragrances. Number 4, Mankind Legacy by Kenneth Cole. Really beautiful bottle. And this fragrance is very similar, you can say not clone, but similar to sort of Versace Manu Fresh themed. Also got the Carambola lemon, but this one also has its own DNA. This one $45 in Bangladesh. Foreign countries is $35. So it's still, I would say, under $50. Very, very fantastic fragrance. Last a decent time on me. Not a beast quite, but last more than average than Versace's. Okay, so Mankind Legacy, or I will also like to review Mankind Hero. That is also a good fragrance. So check that out. I'll write down the names. Don't worry. Number 3, similar looking bottle, but I love this perfume a lot. I got it recently. Salvador Fag Acqua Essenziale. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. Very heavy bottles, very good quality with the metal in front. This bottle's really mesmerizing for me. This is a little bit of a, some reviewers say similar to Bleu de Chanel. You can see a little bit of that spiciness that also comes from Bleu de Chanel, the dry down, but it's not a Bleu de Chanel dupe. I think with all due respect to Coach Rob 619, this is a good fragrance on its own. Very ozonic, kind of like similar to Bulgari Aqua Marine, you can say. Very nice. Kenzo Home Marine, similar ballpark, but a little bit of a floral going on here, and kind of a salty, aquatic, very soapy kind of a fragrance. Very nice. Good longevity on the shirt. Good for office work and gym. Okay. Salvatore Ferragamo Essenziale, Acqua Essenziale. Number 2, recently one of my brothers, LJ, right? He loves this line, and he said, bro, why don't you mention this anymore? So he used to love this line. I need to get a backup bottle of the original, but today I'm showing you this one, Mr. Burberry Indigo. This is a list for underrated or unsung heroes, like most of the fragrance you see, not going to be mentioned in the most channels because they are not mainstream big brands or very hyped fragrances. These are solid fragrances, as good as perhaps to the hyped ones, but because maybe due to the house, they don't get mentioned. Mr. Burberry Indigo, if you really love Acqua di Gio Profondo, but you don't like the performance, you don't like the price tag, this one costs half the price of that Profondo and equally good, if not better. And this is not exactly same ballpark, but I really like this. It's got mintiness, freshness, and it's not as minty as the original Mr. Burberry, which is really original, very beautiful. I like that over Bleu de Chanel. So this one, they got this trench coat button sort of theme cap. A very solid bottle. This is number 2, unsung hero. Number 1 today, once again, once again, I'm going to bring this back, and I'll tell you, if you get the opportunity, get this fragrance, do not look down upon on it or ignore it. This is one of the best summer fragrances to my nose until now, from House of CK, Calvin Klein Eternity for men, summer Daze. Daze goes like this. Okay, so green juice, very unique. It doesn't look blue, right? But this perfume, man, that melon, it has a melon vibe, watermelon, and kind of like a bright sunny day, summers, warmer setup, very hot, a little bit of a seaside vibe, and it's just like simple, like, let me just spray once more. Sorry, twice more. The reason I always put this in front of a lot of expensive fragrances and very popular ones, because I think this is one of the finest releases. It smells like timeless classic, like holidays, back in the days, 70s, 80s. I did live through 80s and 90s. It's like feel good weekend fragrance, when you're watching a film, no mobile phones, and it's just a carefree life, and everywhere is happy. There's picnic going on, people come to visit you, and you had like simplicity. This is a simple time, very relaxing fragrance, very longevity was very, very good. For summer, I think all this fragrance achieved that, right, more or less. But the summer days for Eternity, from Eternity line, I think is one of the best summer fragrances. Sleeper, do try it. I paid $45 for it. Sometimes they ask for a little bit more. You can get this for 40, I believe, okay, for a tester. So there you go, 10 solid summer fragrances on budget of $50 and less. Do let me know which ones are your favorite, and I would, if I haven't got it already, I will try to buy and review it. Have a nice day and stay hydrated. Keep drinking plenty of water and use a mask if you happen to be in Bangladesh. Take care. See you. Bye bye.